collectors and dealers frequently trade coins through the U.S. postal system and other commercial carriers. While this is generally reliable, problems do occur, and it's advisable to ensure all shipments of numismatic material. This story describes one shipment that went awry and its ultimate recovery through the efforts of dealers Gerry Fortin and Julian Leidman. The delivery consisted of 2 coins with a combined value of approximately $3,000, sold by Gerry Fortin to a client in Greenbelt, Maryland.
I'm Gerry Fortin. I operate Gerry Fortin Rare Coins out of Maine and Florida, depending on the time of year. I'm a snowbird. And I had an order, it was on the 18th. It was on the 18th of December from a new customer in Silver Spring, Maryland. And I shipped on the 18th. So the package was worth $3,000. It was 2 Liberty seated coins. One was a quarter, one was a half. They were both dated 1871. And the customer was trying to build an 1871 denomination set.
The coins were an 1871 seated Liberty quarter, graded MS-62 by NGC, and a $50, also graded MS-62 by PCGS with a CAC sticker. They were shipped USPS 2-day priority with signature confirmation on December 18th, arrived in Silver Spring, Maryland on the 21st, and went out for delivery. On the 22nd, according to the tracking information, they couldn't be delivered because there was no signature confirmation. This repeated for a few days until it was clear that something was amiss. The customer had a few ideas.
He had a suspicion that the coins had disappeared at the post office. He had that suspicion. He talked to his carrier. His carrier knew nothing. The postmaster didn't want to see him. And he kept badgering those individuals, and finally they stopped talking to him.
In the meantime, Gerry reported the missing package on his daily blog and sent out an email to coin shops in the Silver Spring area. Robert Lehman and Robbie Jenkins at Reeded Edge, and Julian Leidman at Bonanza Coins. Leidman has been a professional numismatist for over 50 years and is a well-known figure at major shows. On January 2nd, a customer came into Bonanza Coins at 11:37. A woman in a red vest with a few coins she wanted to sell. An employee called Leidman up to take a look at them. She handed over 2 graded coins and asked $2,000 for the pair. He recognized them as the pieces stolen from Gerry Fortin's customer and quietly took them to the back of the shop.
Yeah, so Julian, I give a lot of credit to Julian and the way he handled it, because he had to go in the back room and call 911. And he was telling me, the police were saying, well, is this an emergency? Is, someone injured? And he goes, just send the police.
The police came, and Leidman explained the situation. The woman initially claimed that the coins were found on a sidewalk in College Park, and Leidman went to the back of the shop with Officer Christman to call Fortin.
It was almost hilarious. I pick up the phone, and it's Julian. And he goes, Gerry, it's Julian. Your coins are here. Here are the police. That's all he said. And I was like, oh, hallelujah.
They confirmed the certification numbers with Gerry and ascertained that they were indeed the missing coins. The woman was arrested and brought into the station for interrogation, and the police contacted the customer. He lived only a few blocks from the police station and came immediately to pick up his coins, which were released the same afternoon. Around 3 o'clock, the customer called Gerry with an update.
So Julian's call, I think it was like around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning. And it was 3 in the afternoon. I was out on my walk here in Florida. You can go out for nice long exercise walks. And the phone rings, and it's the customer. And he says, Gerry, I just been in the Silver Spring police station for quite a while. And they interrogated the woman, and she finally confessed that the property was stolen from the post office. And they had a deal that they were going to split the proceeds of whatever she could get.
Her alleged accomplice was Lorenzo Pugh, a 32-year-old from Greenbelt. The police raided his house and found 48 pieces of stolen mail, dating back to March of 2019. In addition to recovering the coins, Leidman uncovered a whole crime operation.
About one shipment per year, and they disappear. And my gut, as always, is the post office. This time, it turned out you could prove that it was an issue inside the post office, because a lot of theft of coins is always traced back to post office.
He's not sure how anyone knew to take his box, but does suggest that any numismatic shipments be sent with an anonymous address that makes no mention of coins. Dennis Fortier, a carrier for USPS, also has a few suggestions. He recommends getting to know your carrier. What's their name? How long have they been working with the post office? And remember them during the holidays. Maybe that means a small gift around Christmas or a cold drink on a hot day. Finally, if you're particularly worried about theft, he recommends getting a P.O. box to reduce one level of risk. He also reminds us that 98% of mail carriers are honest, hardworking people, and it's a few bad apples that cause problems. They're usually seasonal employees or new hires, and long-term employees are more reliable. It's also advisable to keep good records. Whenever shipping coins via U.S. mail or another carrier, keep a record of what was sent, including certification numbers and coin images. Regardless, cooperation and vigilance between dealers gave this saga a happy ending. The customer was delighted to have received his coins, and a crime ring was broken.
But yeah, it felt good. It felt good to know that the 2 coins had turned up in Julian's shop. How lucky can you be to start the year?